Good morning, everyone. Here is Kobe. Get down, naughty boy. So, today it is snowing outside, like a lot, and I really need to get to the gym now. But I wanted to come on here because I'm just feeling really crappy today. I don't know if it's the weather, I don't know what it is, but I just feel really down, and I felt really down for the last couple of days. And I wanted to create a YouTube channel because I've always been there for people, and I hope I am anyway, but I've always felt like I'm someone that people can come and talk to about anything. And that's what I kind of wanted for my channel. I wanted to kind of create a space that's open and authentic, I think the word is, and very like true to me. And I'm a very open-minded person. I will listen to anyone. I like to make sure people understand that what they're going through is normal. For example, my friend said to me the other day that he was not having a very good mental health day, and he was very like embarrassed by it. And straight away, like my first kind of way of solving that for him was to say, like, you do know it's normal to feel like that, like, it's not anything to be embarrassed about. You should, a lot of people, have bad mental health days, and don't feel embarrassed by that. Like, you can talk to me, because I think a lot of people feel like they can't speak to people about things like that, because if someone can't see something's physically wrong, then they kind of shun it and say no, like, it's not really there, or a lot of people don't have that kind of understanding about it. And so yeah, for my channel, I wanted to create a space where people can come and they can listen to the things that I talk about, and create content on my channel that is true to me. So content that's kind of things that I like watching. So I love watching day in the life videos. I will watch the Mozzarella channel until, I don't know, until the cows come home. Like, I love that channel because I love watching a day in the life videos. I love seeing, the little trips that Zola goes on. I'd like the way the edits are, and things like that. So I tend to watch people's day in the life videos, people's what I eat in a day, people's traveling videos. I tend to watch the same kind of stuff because I'm just really interested in people and the way people go about their life, and it kind of makes me feel normal when I see what they're up to. When I wanted to come on here because I'm just feeling quite crap. I had a showcase last week that one of my old lecturers at uni, I study drama and theatre at uni, and one of my old lecturers had asked me if I could step in for a showcase that they were putting on at the Lowry Theatre. And obviously, I want to do acting, so any kind of projects or anything that I can be involved in, I'll just say yes to. And this was a really great opportunity to, there was probably about 20 of us, maybe a few more, but we put together this show where we had extracts from different plays, and each pairing would perform that 3-minute extract from a play, and in between, actors that could play instruments would play. And then we also did 2 different extracts where we all kind of said part of a speech, and we did this at the Lowry Theatre in front of 15 to 20 people, which included agents, casting directors, all different people. And then afterwards we had the opportunity to meet with them and talk to them, and not anything necessarily needs to come of it, but it's so we can learn how to create relationships with these people and learn how to communicate with these people. And it was a really great experience. But building up, I was travelling back to Stoke a lot to rehearse for this, and so now I'm wondering if I've got kind of like post-show blues. I don't know if like, I know a lot of my friends have experienced this, but when you're building up to a show and it gets really intense, and your whole focus becomes that show. You're researching it and you're learning your lines and you're kind of practicing it in your room, and kind of every living waking moment is dedicated to that. And when you kind of stop doing that, you're like, oh fuck, like what do I do now? And I've kind of had that after this, I think. And I always feel really down after I've done a show, because I'm like, oh, that's done now, like what next? And I said a couple of vlogs ago that I got a part in the Seagull, which will be touring in April, which I'm really excited for. But kind of now, when I'm not close to the rehearsals, and I don't know, I just feel a bit fed up at the minute, and I do find it really hard living at home, because I just feel like I'm in other people's space, and I don't know, I've just got used to living on my own for 18 months, and it was just me and my cat, and everything I did was kind of what I wanted to do, you know, it was my space, so anything I did was for me, if that makes sense. Whereas now I feel like I have to, obviously I'm not ungrateful for like my living circumstances at the moment. I'm not ungrateful at all. I'm really grateful to my mum and my stepdad Elliot for, you know, allowing me to live back with them. But it is really hard when you've gone from living on your own for so long and getting used to just being by yourself and looking after yourself, and then coming into the space where you're constantly aware of other people around you, and you have to be careful about like cooking my tea at certain times so that I'm not in their way, and like going in the shower at certain times, so that being awake at certain times, like I feel like if I sleep in for too long, like I'm being judged for it, and I'm probably not being judged for it, but like I feel like I am. And because I've come back to work part-time in Manchester so that I can focus more on my acting, I feel like everyone just thinks I'm really lazy when I'm not. I mean, they might not think that, but I have all these thoughts in my head that people think I'm really lazy and that I do nothing, when really, like, the reality is that, you know, I'm sat at home and I've started writing again, and I'm constantly looking through acting jobs on Star Now and like applying for things and applying for auditions, and at the moment I'm looking for agents and emailing different agents, and it's just a really long process. And I've heard a lot of people say that, you know, you just have to keep knocking on different doors until one opens for you, you know. It's not an easy industry to get into, and it's so frustrating at times. I just feel like I want to give up. I feel like, why am I even putting all this effort in? What if it never works out? And it's really hard to kind of push away those thoughts. And I wouldn't like to think I'm a negative person. I'm not. I'm honest and I'm genuine, and I'm not afraid to show my emotions, but I try really hard to stay positive. So I get on my own nerves when I feel like this, because I'm like, oh, I feel so negative, I feel so down, and I don't want to feel like this. I want to feel I'm in control of my happiness, and acting and writing is something I really, really am passionate about, and it's something I really, really want to pursue. So, you know, it's not an option for me to give up. Like, I have looked through countless jobs online, which would mean me working in an office or me doing different things, and it's just stuff that I'm not very interested in. You know, I want to act, I want to perform, I want to be able to be in plays, and, you know, acting's just something I've always wanted to do, and every time it's something I've always come back to. And I've been doing drama classes since I was 5. I started at Helen O'Grady Drama Academy when I was 5, and I went to classes every single week. Every Wednesday night I would go to these classes, and we would perform shows at the end of term times, and then after that a class every, I'm not sure, I think it was an evening class called Bright Sparks. And when I went to Bright Sparks, they kind of promised that we'd be represented after this, and we never were. And and then I went to Born to Perform, and then I helped. I met Leanne, was my teacher at Born to Perform, and she got me involved in a couple of projects, and then she asked me to help her teaching classes to young kids. And then when I stopped doing that, I started going to Carol Godby, I think it's called. I started going to classes there. I was supposed to be joining their agency, and in 2013, I think it was, I was an extra as a schoolgirl on The Last Tango in Halifax, and that was my first experience on a TV set. And then after that, I kind of was really clueless growing up about how you get into acting and how it all works. And the drama classes I was going to kind of promised a lot, but never really came through with what they were promising. And you know, it's really frustrating for me now looking back at that, because I'm like, I wasted so much time going to classes where if I'd known how much I wanted to do acting then, you know, I could have got an agent, but I didn't understand how it all worked. And yeah, it's just really frustrating now looking back at that. And then obviously I went to I did GCSE drama, and then I went to college and I studied A-levels because I wanted to do dance and drama at the same time. And I can't sing, so I couldn't do musical theatre, just wasn't an option for me. So I studied A-levels in that, and then when I went to university, I was really in love with someone that lived in Stoke. So I kind of went to that university. I don't regret going to Staff's Uni. I had such an amazing experience at university. I loved my course. I learnt so much. You know, my time there was really valuable to me. But now when I really, truly want to do acting, it's frustrating that I didn't do the drama school pathway, or I didn't try to, and that I didn't immediately, you know, I didn't understand the agency process when I left university. I just had a friend that was going into being a casting agent, and she knew I wanted to act, so she said, do you want to join this agency? But my agency kind of is involved with a lot of extra work more than anything. So I don't want to be an extra, you know, I want to be an actor. And I just feel like I sound really negative and really ungrateful, and I'm not at all. But it's just frustrating now that I'm 23, and it's like I see a lot of my friends are graduating university and getting graduate jobs and moving in with their partners, and you know, I feel like they've really got their together and I don't feel like I have. So obviously it's frustrating at times, but that's life. I just feel like I've been really negative in this, but I just needed somewhere to kind of express myself. And you know, I wanted, if anyone else is out there that feels this way, you're not alone at all. It's, you know, it's really bloody hard. You know, this industry is so hard, and I have every faith in it, and I really, really, truly want to make it. But it's just exhausting at times, and it's really mentally draining when you feel like you're never going to get anywhere, and that nobody wants to listen to you, and you're not heard, and nobody wants to work with you, and there's just so many incredibly talented people out there, and you're just one of many, and it's just a bit of a knock at times. So I'm just, you know, the key is to keep persevering. But yeah, I'm just feeling a bit at the moment. So I'm hoping I can get out of this rut. And if anyone's got any tips, then please comment below, because I don't want to feel like this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my rant. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if you want more videos where I'm kind of talking to the camera like this, or if you just want me to shut up, then let me know that too. That's cool. But yeah, I will see you soon. Bye.